Have you ever dreamed of stepping into a winter wonderland straight out of a Christmas movie? Reindeers, huskies, snow forests, and even meeting Santa himself.
Greetings from Finland, from Lapland, from Santa's land.
Well, that is Lapland. In this video, I'm sharing 10 things that you absolutely need to know before visiting. We have made the mistakes so you don't have to. We found hidden gems and we've learned how to make this trip magical without breaking the bank. From saving on flights to must-do snowy activities, your ultimate Lapland adventure starts right now. Tip number 1, book your trip independently. Seriously, it can save you so much money. We flew from Dublin to Rovaniemi with Ryanair for just €85 return per person at the end of November. Yes, you heard that right. Prices do jump in December, but even then, arranging your own flights and accommodation usually works out much cheaper than booking a package deal. And here's the best bit, you do not need a travel agent to make your trip magical. Lapland is surprisingly easy to plan on your own, and doing it yourself gives you total freedom to pick the flights, hotels and activities that match your style and your budget. And as we continue this video, we'll share more on how that is possible. Next up, use booking.com or similar sites to find your accommodation. There's tons of cosy hotels, cabins and lodges dotted around Rovaniemi. You can filter by distance to Santa Claus Village or look for extras like log fires or saunas to get that full Lapland vibe. We loved finding hidden gems with great reviews and special deals online. It made the stay feel personal and perfectly matched to our trip. Booking yourself also means you can compare options and read reviews before committing. It's a little bit of research that pays off big time in comfort and experience. We wanted to do Lapland on a budget but still have all the fun that goes with visiting this incredible place. Our hotel choices in Rovaniemi were basic, but they really did the job at a fraction of the cost. Number 3, dress for the Arctic. It sounds obvious, but trust me, the right clothing will either make or break your Lapland experience. Temperatures can drop to minus 20 degrees Celsius or even lower, and wearing the right clothing keeps you warm, comfortable and ready to enjoy every snowy adventure. Start with thermal base layers, then add a fleece or wool mid layer, and then finish with a waterproof insulated outer layer. Don't forget thermal socks, gloves and a good hat and a scarf. And if you're planning longer outdoor activities, hand warmers are an absolute game changer. If you don't already own the gear, don't worry. Many hotels and tour companies in Rovaniemi rent full winter clothing packages including boots, snowsuits and gloves. Perfect if you're travelling light or don't want to invest in new gear for a shorter trip. We personally preferred to bring our own, that way we knew it would fit well, it would be warm enough, and then we could layer exactly how we liked. And for a little peace of mind, locals dress practically and not fashionably, so don't stress about looking perfect. Think warm and comfortable first. You'll thank yourself later when you're standing there nice and cozy and happy while you look at other people shivering for the perfect photo. Number 4, visit Santa Claus. Now, of course, you can't go to Lapland without visiting Santa Claus Village. Entry is free, you can roam around, visit Santa Claus and there's no ticket required. So we're off to see the main man himself now. We have our Santa hats. If you want the official photo, it costs around €40, but it comes with a printed keepsake stamped with Lapland and the date, and it's a lovely memory to take home. Even just walking around the village, taking in the Christmas decorations and feeling the atmosphere is magical. It's a must-do for first-timers. The closer to Christmas, the more you're going to have a bigger wait to see him, as queues can get quite big. Another thing to consider is what time of the day you go to see him. We went towards the end of our visit in Santa Village and there was no queue at all.
Greetings from Finland, from Lapland, from Santa's land. I have secret elf in your hometown. I know everything. Try to be very, very good children. So quite soon, it's Christmas. I'm coming. And then I have something special for you. Bye bye. See you soon.
Number 5, a reindeer sleigh ride. And yes, it's as magical as it looks. You can choose short rides for kids or longer forest trails if you want to fully soak in the snowy scenery. One thing to note though, this can be weather dependent. We went in late November when there was less snow, so the sleigh actually ran on wheels instead of sliding on the snow, but was still magical and perfectly safe. Some tours even let you meet and feed the reindeer afterwards, which is such a lovely way to connect with these beautiful animals.
How old would they normally live?
The farm reindeers that we have, these live up to 17, 20 years.
Okay.
And the reindeers that live most of their lives in the forest, they live maybe 7 or 8 years.
Really?
The reason why the farm reindeers live longer is because we feed them. They don't have to search their own food in the forest.
Ah.
We got friendly with these beautiful creatures and got to learn a little bit about them from our guides.
This is bone.
Yep.
His antlers are actually bone.
That's really interesting. I never knew that either. They lose their antlers every year and then they grow back again. He's shy. He's a little bit afraid. He shows us his antlers if we go too close. But they wouldn't bite. They don't actually have teeth, so they're also vegetarian, which is interesting. He didn't know that either. The ride doesn't actually take that long, but you are nice and warm and wrapped up cosy on the sleigh. Again, this is something to consider when travelling in peak season, as the queues can be quite long. But don't worry, if you have to queue, you'll be kept nice and warm by the fire right outside the ticket office. Number 6, Santa's post office. So while you're at the village, make sure you stop by Santa's official post office. It's one of those little places that feels straight out of a Christmas movie. You can send postcards home stamped from the Arctic Circle, and ours actually arrived before Christmas, which made it even more magical. You'll see letters pouring in from all over the world, each one addressed to Santa Claus Lapland. There's something really heartwarming about standing there surrounded by so much festive spirit. One thing to keep in mind, Santa's post office is open all year round, but it's busiest in November and December. We went in late November, and while it was busy, it still had that calm, magical atmosphere without being overcrowded. Also, don't worry if you don't have cards with you, you can buy them in the shop and write them there and send them. You can also buy stamps in the post office too. It's a simple stop, but honestly, it's one of those small, meaningful experiences that makes your trip extra special. Sending a postcard from the Arctic Circle and seeing it arrive back home with Santa's stamp is a memory that sticks with you long after you leave Lapland. Number 7, a husky sleigh ride. If you're going to splurge on one big activity in Lapland, make it a husky sleigh ride. It's thrilling, scenic, and honestly one of the most unforgettable things that you'll do. We booked ours through Bear Hill Husky and they were absolutely fantastic. Ethical, family run, and they really care for their dogs. You can feel it the moment you arrive. The huskies are full of energy and excitement, their tails wagging and paws bouncing, and once you set off through the forest, the world goes completely quiet except for the sound of the sled gliding over the snow. It's a brilliant experience for all ages and something you don't get to do every day. The guides are friendly and make sure everyone feels safe and comfortable, so you can just relax and enjoy the rides. It's a perfect mix of adventure and peacefulness, and it's easy to see why it's one of the most popular things to do in Lapland. Afterwards, you get to meet, cuddle and thank the dogs, which honestly might be the best part. They're full of personality and love the attention. The excitement! It's the kind of experience that stays with you long after you've left Lapland. Pure, simple, unforgettable joy. Next up, you have to try Glögi. It's Finland's take on mulled wine. Just imagine a drink that instantly screams winter and Christmas and you're halfway there. It's a warm, spiced beverage traditionally made with red wine, sugar and a mix of spices like cinnamon, cloves, cardamom and ginger. You can find it with or without alcohol so everyone can enjoy it. Keelan was driving so he was able to try some while we were at the Santa Village ice bar. The flavour is spicy, sweet and comforting, and there's really nothing like it after a cold day out in the snow. It's like a hug in a mug. We enjoyed it in some of the bars in Rovaniemi city centre, especially when the car was parked up for the night. It was the perfect way to end most of our nights after a full day of exploring. Number 9, explore beyond Rovaniemi. Hiring a car gives you the freedom to see more of Lapland, and the roads are generally well maintained and cleared of snow. All the cars are fitted with snow tyres, so driving is easier than you might think. A popular option is Levi, about 2 hours away. It's a proper winter town, great for skiing, snowboarding or just relaxing in the cosy alpine atmosphere. Even if you're not into winter sports, it's lovely just to wander around the town, enjoy local cafes and take in the snowy scenery. And if you're lucky, venturing outside of Rovaniemi also increases your chances of seeing the Northern Lights. Being away from the city lights in the middle of the snow-covered landscape makes spotting them even more magical. Even a short trip beyond the main town can give you a completely different perspective of Lapland and make your trip feel even more special. And finally, if you really want to go all out, stay at the Northern Lights Ranch. It's expensive, but it's an experience like no other. You get a private cabin with a glass roof so you can watch the night sky from the warmth of your bed or while soaking in your own hot tub. The cabins are cosy, secluded and set in total silence out in the wilderness. Perfect for escaping the hustle and bustle. Even if you don't see the Northern Lights, it's still a magical experience just being there, surrounded by snow and the quiet of Lapland. And if you are lucky enough to catch them, it's unforgettable. A once in a lifetime moment that makes the splurge absolutely worth it. We have visited a few countries that offer the magical Northern Lights experience, and it really depends on a lot of factors. So hopefully you'll be lucky on your visit to Lapland. The Northern Lights Ranch is the perfect way to finish your Lapland adventure. A little luxury, a lot of magic and memories you'll never forget. So there you have it, our top 10 tips for visiting Lapland. From booking your own flights to husky rides, Glögi, and even splurging on the Northern Lights Ranch. These little tips can make a huge difference to your trip. Lapland really is one of those magical places in the world, especially around Christmas. Whether you're going with kids, friends, or as a couple, there's something for everyone. Cozy cabins, snowy adventures, and moments you'll never forget. If you found this helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more travel guides, and drop a comment if you've been or if you're planning your own trip soon. Thanks very much for watching. Now go and enjoy your own Lapland adventure.